Hey everyone, it's Friday morning, January 10th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Cela, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Let's get started. Before we dive in, a quick note. Today's episode is sponsored by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. For tailored investment solutions and top-quality mutual funds, visit amf-capital.de. The U.S. stock market was closed yesterday for a national day of mourning honoring former President Jimmy Carter. But markets around the world were still busy. In Europe, the stock market in the UK gained 0.8%. A weaker British pound helped exporters, which lifted stocks overall. Meanwhile, Germany's stock market dipped 0.1%, and France's added 0.5%. In Asia, most markets struggled. Japan's stock market dropped nearly 1%, driven by speculation that strong wage growth in November might push the central bank to raise rates. In China, stocks fell 0.6%, with weak inflation data signaling sluggish demand. Hong Kong's market edged down 0.2%, while South Korea saw a slight gain of less than 0.1%. Australia's market lost 0.2%, while Taiwan's fell 1.4%. India's stock market dropped 0.7%, and Thailand saw a sharper decline of 1.8%. Overall, trade tensions and uncertainty about U.S. policies kept investors cautious. In the U.S., the bond market was open for a shortened session. The yield on the 10-year Treasury held steady at 4.69%, after reaching its highest level since April earlier in the week. Rising yields make borrowing more expensive and pull some investors away from stocks. Finally, oil prices moved higher. U.S. crude rose 0.9% to nearly $74 a barrel, while Brent crude climbed 1% to almost $77. Now everyone's watching for today's U.S. jobs report. Investors are hoping for a Goldilocks scenario. Not too strong to stop rate cuts, but not so weak that recession fears flare up. That's your wrap for yesterday's market action. Thanks for tuning in to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm Endrit Cela, and I'll catch you tomorrow morning with a brand new episode. Cheerio.